So moving on, we'll go on to story number 4. Story number 4. Okay, now this is strange. There's been a few of these stories, and I started seeing them as I was doing normal odd news, but this is kind of a roundup of some of those. A silver fox was seen. a very. Oh, let me try this again. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. I accidentally hit the text thing, and so it came up, brought the keyboard up over half of the what I'm trying to read. So
he's making up his own stories, folks.
I'm telling you, I'm so tech savvy here. A silver-colored metal monolith has been discovered in California shortly after similar monoliths in Utah and Romania were discovered and subsequently removed. The first metal monolith was discovered by Utah Department of Public Safety Bureau helicopter crew in a rural area in the southwestern part of the state in late November. The mysterious landmark became a tourist attraction before being removed days later. A very similar structure was spotted on a hill near the, I'm going to mess this up, Petrodava Dacian forest in Romania a few days after the Utah monolith, and it was removed by an unknown party shortly after it was first sighted.
Interesting.
So this is kind of somebody's doing this. Somebody's putting these things out there as it's probably like an art project, would be my guess. Because it hails back to 2001 Space Odyssey.
If it's not, I could, that's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, so
one of my favorite
movies. That's what I'm suspecting. Someone's putting these up as part of a, like the same guys that did the crop circles. They would go out in the fields and they'd make them big crop circles, and for years that people were, it's UFOs, it's
dang
aliens.
it, Banksy, stop it.
Turned out to be two guys with a 2x4 and lots of extra time. Yeah. They did. They took 2x4s out there, and they would anchor the center of it, and they would just run it so it would make this perfect circle. And they knocked down all the hay.
Yeah.
And then they would kind of make a little path.
That's funny.
To hide their tracks.
That's funny.
It was pretty cool. But yeah, they were able to do it. And they kept doing it and doing it. And people
I'm going to be telling you, them rednecks are getting smarter and smarter.
Yeah, and it really confounded people.
That is pretty. What they wanted to do, they did.
Yeah, they did. It was pretty good. So I suspect this is something similar.
Well, it almost has to be. I've read about some of that too, and I'm like, they don't just appear, guys.
Yeah.
Somebody put them there, and they're making you look stupid.
Well, yeah, and they still haven't figured out who's putting them up, so they just keep appearing, and anybody can do it.
The Plutonians were mad. We are a planet. They're going to come down in those little monoliths.
The Plutonians.
We are a planet.
Beady, beady, beady.
That was Tweaky.
Yeah.
That sounded from Buck Rogers?
Yeah.
Man.
Yep.
Bitty, bitty. Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was.
I don't know what it was.
Gary Coleman was on one of those.
What? Really?
He totally was, man.
I believe it. He was
he was like a little prince or king of somewhere else, and he was on their ship. I totally remember it.
I don't remember. I don't remember that show. I know it was on, and I knew of it, but I never watched it.
Yeah.